Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Gen X Dad and his Gen Z Teens podcast. I'm your Gen X Dad, and today I want to talk about something that has become increasingly important in a world where it is very easy to spend hours sitting, scrolling, watching, and waiting. I want to talk about movement. Not just physical movement, although that is certainly part of it. I'm talking about moving your body, moving your mind, moving toward goals, and putting yourself out into the world even when you do not feel like it. One thing I have noticed throughout my life is that negative energy thrives in stillness. When we stop moving, when we isolate ourselves, when we spend too much time alone with our thoughts, our minds can start heading in some dark directions. Small worries become big worries. Temporary setbacks start to feel permanent. Problems that could be solved begin to look impossible. I know that many of you are dealing with pressures that previous generations never experienced in quite the same way. Social media creates constant comparisons. News travels instantly from every corner of the world. There is a pressure to succeed, pressure to fit in, pressure to stand out, a pressure to somehow have your entire life figured out before you're even old enough to rent a car. When all of that builds up, the natural response can be to retreat. You stay in your room more. You stop participating in activities. You stop reaching out to friends. You put off things that once interested you. And the problem with that is that this withdrawal often makes the situation worse rather than better. I want you to understand something important. Motivation is often overrated. Most people think they need to feel motivated before they take action. In reality, action often creates motivation. Do not wait until you feel energetic to go for a walk. You go for a walk and then discover you have more energy. You do not wait until you feel confident to try something new. You try something new and confidence begins to grow. That is one of the great lessons life teaches us. Movement comes first. The positive feelings often follow. Think about some of the times when you have felt your best. Maybe it was after spending time with friends. Maybe it was after accomplishing something difficult. Maybe it was after exercising, traveling, learning a new skill, or completing a project you cared about. What do all of those situations have in common? You were engaged. You were participating. You were moving through life instead of watching it pass by. As a Gen X parent, I grew up in a world where we spent a lot of time outside because there was not much of an alternative. If we wanted entertainment, we had to go find it. We rode bikes, explored neighborhoods, played sports, built things, and spent hours interacting face to face. It wasn't perfect, but it taught us an important lesson. Life tends to improve when you're actively participating in it. Today, there are countless ways to avoid participation. You can spend entire weekends consuming content without ever creating anything yourself. You can observe other people's lives without actively living your own. You can stay connected digitally while feeling disconnected emotionally. That is why movement has become even more important. If you're feeling overwhelmed, get outside. Take a walk. Lift some weights. Ride a bike. Go for a hike. Move your body in some way. If your mind feels stuck, learn something. Read a book. Watch an educational video. Start a project. Develop a skill. Give your brain something productive to work on. If you're feeling isolated, reach out to someone. Send a message. Make a call. Meet a friend. Join a group. Have a conversation. The goal is not perfection. The goal is motion. I am not suggesting that movement alone solves every mental health challenge. Serious depression and other mental health conditions are real and sometimes require professional support. There's absolutely no shame in seeking help when you need it. But for many of the struggles we all face from time to time, movement can be one of the most powerful tools available. The key is to start small. Do not have to change your entire life today. Do not need a complicated plan. You just need one action, one walk, one conversation, one workout, one page read, one application submitted, one step forward. Momentum works in both directions. Negative momentum can pull us downward when we stop engaging with life. Positive momentum can pull us upward when we keep moving. So if you take nothing else away from today's episode, remember this. Do not let yourself become stagnant. Move your body, challenge your mind, put yourself out there. Engage with the world around you. The more you participate in life, the more opportunities life has to surprise you in positive ways. I want to thank you for joining me on the Gen X Dad and Gen Z Teens podcast. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, just keep moving forward.